Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be making a card and a fly for our mom. Hope you like this video, and here we go. Boom! Got him. Alright guys, so now we'll be tying the fly. We're going to start out with a standard curved hook, which you're going to put in our vise, just like so. Make sure it's clamped down. And then we're going to tighten this. Alright, now you're going to take your bobbin, and we're going to use pink chartreuse thread. And we're going to put it on the bobbin, and we're going to thread it, the threader, just like almost so. So, we're gonna stick it through there, and then we're gonna pull. Alright, once you get that threaded, I'm gonna start with a wrap going down. Once it gets about halfway, take some of your scissors and cut the end of the thread and then wrap over it just like so. Alright, so then you're going to bring it up to the front. Alright, so now we're going to take the bag. What color should we put?
Do you got red?
Red? Yes. Professor says to put some red. So we're going to put red. We're going to cut off just a little strip. That. And then once you take it, you're going to cut a V on the strip. Then you are going to tie it onto the bottom of this. Just this with one loose wrap, and then actually you're going to want to start it, make sure it's wrapped really good. Alright, so now you're going to want to wrap it right at that tip and pull it, and you're going to keep on wrapping and just wrap over the extra part. Then you're going to take some dubbing and Professor. What color you want?
How about this kind?
Alright, so we're going to take some red, shiny red stuff, and you're going to take a pinch of it, and we're going to rub it on there, just like Professor said. Right, Professor?
Yep.
And then you're going to wrap that up. Make sure not to get it on the hook point. Yeah, you're going to keep on wrapping. And then you're going to want to wrap a little bit over it, just like so. And then bring your thread to the top. Now, you can cut some of your dubbing to how you would like it. Right, Professor?
Yep. Don't cut the string.
Yep, that's one thing Professor said. Don't cut the string. Now you're going to fold it over, and you're going to wrap it on over, just like this. Make sure to put loose wraps and then one tight wrap, just like so. And make 10 wraps so it's on there. And you're going to pull this back, and you're going to cut it as short as you can. And you can also make sure that this is cleaned up. So just go ahead and wrap over it. Doesn't have to be perfect. But if it happens like this, you can just cut it. You can even cut it just like so. And then just try to wrap that all up. Alright, so now that you get that, we're going to add some, where's it at? We're going to add something shiny. Why don't we add some peacock curl? Some shiny stuff. Wouldn't that be nice, Professor? Okay, Professor said yes. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna pick out one of these strands. Any one's fine. Just one. Because that's all you need for a little bit of it. Alright.
Are those from Arnold the Peacock?
They probably are from Arnold the Peacock. Y'all might not be able to see them, but right over there, right down there, that's right here. Arnold the Peacock. It's from Arnold the Peacock. So, just saying. If you ever get a chance to get some from that peacock, Mr. Arnold, yeah. If you don't know who Arnold the Peacock is, it's in there. It's in one of my other videos, my fishing hut tour. You might want to go check that out. Alright, so you're going to fold it in half, and then you're going to place it forward in the front. We're going to go wrap it around tightly. Just make sure you don't get too far front, because that can mess it up. Those little ends, you can just cut it, but don't cut it too short. So now you're going to fold it back, and you're going to kind of separate them. So one's going to go one way, one's going to go the other. Just like so. Now you can wrap over it in the front to keep that tied backwards. Now you're going to wrap under it 3 times, 4 times. 4 times should be plenty. Now you're going to wrap another time. Now you're going to go this way and wrap it 4 times. That's 3, and then there is 4. So now once you get like it, have it like that, make 2, 3, 4 to 5 wraps. So now you have that thing sticking out. You can just trim off them about the same, like that, just for that little coolness, I guess. Now you're going to take the rest of this, one of the rest of it, you're going to put it on the side of your actual thing, and you're going to tie it in. Just a few. Now it's going to be more like that, and you're going to pull this one backwards. You're going to wrap 4 times over it. Now you're going to take your other side, and you're going to do the exact same thing 4 times, and pull that back, wrap it 4 to 5 times. Alright, so now that you have that on there, you can kind of like keep it. Oh, broke one off. It's alright. If you break one off, you can just tie it in the top, which it'll be fine. Because it's more for the looks, not as much for the fish. Then you'll have that little part, and you can just pull it back and make a few wraps. So you can have that little part if you want. Alright, Professor, what do we need to add next? Want to add some legs to it?
Sure.
Alright, we're going to use this Zebra Summer Crawl legs. Got this from Bass Pro. These have never been used before, so let's do the first. So just open this up. And we're going to have Professor pick out which leg he wants. Just 1 minute, Professor. Alright, Professor, which leg do you want? Want a silver one?
I want this
Okay. You want a dark one or you want a shiny one?
one. I want both.
Okay. I heard it from the professor. So one side's one color, one side's the other. Professor, good choice. Good choice, Professor. It's a very good choice. Alright, so your fly's kind of looking good now, but, I mean, you just need some legs to it. So what you're gonna do now, fold it in half, and you're gonna want to put it straight down the middle of it, leaving a little bit in the front. Gonna tie 3 wraps to tie it in. Then you're gonna want to cut it down the middle, and you can even leave it or you can tie it back. I think that looks good. Right, Professor?
Mm-hmm.
Professor said yes, so that means it's good. So now you're gonna have these. We can just you can keep them, or you can just make a cut just like that. So now that you have that on there, almost done. Alright, we need one more ingredient. What do you want to put on there, Professor?
Let's see, what do you got?
So, we have some feathers, but, I mean, probably doesn't have feathers. You add some dubbing.
Yeah, let's add some more of that.
What kind?
Why don't we put on, some
Silver or gold?
silver?
Silver. Professor said silver, so yeah, let's go silver. So we're just gonna pull out, it's about the same size pinch. Lick your finger, get it wet. You're gonna twist it on, like so. And we're gonna pull it up, and we're just gonna wrap it in the front. Like so. You can make some wraps over it. But you don't want to get one of your legs caught in it, because that would not make it look good. Just make some wraps over it. And then there you have it. Now, what's the last thing we need to do?
Yeah, we need a
Wet finish it off. Heard it from the professor. Don't worry, it's his first day of the job. He might not know that. I don't know about this professor, dude. He just wanted to be in this video. Don't worry. He's paying me to put him in the video. Just don't tell him that.
What?
No, nothing. Alright, so you're gonna put 3 wraps on it. 3 or 4?
4.
4 wraps. Yes. Hey, I just made that a mistake just to make sure, because hey, I didn't say anything.
What?
Just making some wraps. I was just testing, because he's eating those airheads over there. He's slacking on the job. I didn't say anything. Sorry. Cut it, and like Professor said,
We're done.
there you have it. What are we gonna call this?
I don't know. It's sort of like a dragonfly, but looks like a flying ant.
We'll call it the Flying Ant. Heard it from himself. So there you go, guys. Next, we'll be making the card. See you guys whenever we make the card. Alright, guys. So now it's time to make the card. So what you'll need for first, you're gonna need a red piece of cardstock and just a regular piece of paper and your Sharpie and some scissors. And you're gonna also need your fly that you tied. And this was called the flying ant.
Yep.
Alright, so once you first get it, I will show you. You'll need to take your white piece of paper and you're going to need to fold it in half. So you're going to fold it in half. Try to fold it the best as you can because I want it to look good. Alright, so fold it in half. Now what we're going to want to do, you're going to take some of your scissors. Skizzers, yeah, that's one thing, skizzers. And you're going to cut on the part that is this part, so not the part where it opens, this bottom part. And you're going to want to cut it. Two things about the same length. Now you're going to open your paper. Now watch this part. You're going to pop this part through. And you're going to fold over. And this is probably the hardest part of the whole project. You're going to want to fold this over. This is a very hard part, actually. I'm not joking. You're going to fold this part over to where it's like that. And you're going to want to fold that part. So now, on the back part where you're looking, you're going to see this. But whenever you open it, it's going to be a little box. And now you can flatten it out how you want. So now you're going to have this part, which this part's the bottom of your box and this part's the top of your box. And you can put, like this, we're going to put fly box on it. So you can write fly, F-L, fly, and then put box, B-O-X. Just like so. So now you have a nice thing that says fly box on it. Just like so. This is fly box. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to actually want to put your fly on top of
The box.
So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut the top. Actually, so what you could do, you could take a pencil or something. It doesn't have to be a colored pencil. But you're going to want to poke a little hole through. It's actually going to be just a little hole. Now you can hook your fly with the hook on to your thing, and some of the strings might get caught, but you can just pull them out. So now you have this nicely little made box, and that's just the part. Just make sure it fits. You can take it out, and you can have it like that. So now you can color it however you want, and once you color it, I'm not going to color it because that's going to take it long. Just color it however you want. So now once you do that, you're going to want to fold it however you had it back to where it was. And you're going to want to kind of place and line it up. Try to line it up. And you're going to fold over. So you're going to kind of like put that in between. Well, actually, you don't have to do it. Just take your big cardstock and you're going to want to fold it over. Just fold it in half. Just like so. Just like this. Just fold it in half. So like it's like that. Now what you can do is on these sides right here, you can make sure it's flat. But you can actually cut it on the sides how you would like it. So you can cut it short so that other cardstock will overlap your thing that you already did. So you don't have to do this part, but it's gonna make it look just a little bit better. So you can cut it. And you can throw those strips away. So now it's just a little bit smaller, but still, it's pretty good. So now once you put it in there, oh, one more thing. So once those things, you're going to want to cut the top part, so this little top part off it. You're going to want to cut it off. So you can cut this top part, just like that. So now it's going to actually fit better inside your thing. You can take some glue, which I don't have, but you're going to take some of your glue and you're going to put it on there. You can actually put on each side and then you can fold it in half. And then you're done and you put your fly back in it. And there you go. I'll get back with y'all once we finish coloring, gluing it down. So see y'all whenever I get done. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see y'all next time, guys. Bye.